everybody, welcome to Tangle Break. Today we're going to be doing this tile using the Fragment H-14. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method. Step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time that we're able to take a break from our day to relax and draw. And the supplies that we're going to use are a Micron 01 pen, a Zentangle pencil, a Tortillon, and a 3.5-inch tile. So, let's get started. Grab your pen, and step 2 is the corner dots. So just put a dot in each corner. Step 3 is the border. Connect the dots. Step 4 is the string, and today, since we're doing fragments, we're going to be doing RF2, the Reticula RF2. So just draw a triangle, and then you're going to go below it and aura that line, and then we're going to draw a triangle in the opposite direction. We're mirroring the triangle above. Okay, now we're going to mirror this triangle and just draw it going down. And then I'm going to aura the bottom line, and then this triangle is just going to go off the grid. And that's it. Okay, so we're going to fill in this whole grid with triangles. So aura, and then I'm just going to draw my triangle. It doesn't have to be the exact same size as the one beside it. So do not stress. We're just going to make the triangles. Aura. And make a triangle. Aura, a line. And then this triangle will go off the grid. And that's it. That's all we're going to do is just keep making auras and triangles. Aura the line, and then I'm going to mirror that triangle and let it go down. The point will be down. Okay, now aura this line here, and you can aura this line here, and then you just connect your lines to make your triangle. We're going to go aura this line, and we're going to go off the grid with our triangle. There you go. That's all we're doing. The whole square. Aura. Come down. Then I'm going to aura this line to complete my triangle. Okay. Aura this one. And the triangle will just go off the grid. Aura this line. Aura this line. And connect my triangle. Okay, aura, and then picture where my triangle would be, and it just goes off the grid. Okay, aura, 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 and it's off the grid. Okay, we've done this side, now let's do the other side. And same exact way, aura, and then I'm just going to draw my triangle, and I'm following the line that's going down. So the triangles are just alternating. Point up and point down. Just going across here, similar to the other ones. And then I'm going to draw the line up to connect my triangle. And now let's do an aura on this side. and then it's going to go off the grid. And that's it. Just making triangles. Aura. And then let's go follow that line and just go down. And the point will be down. Okay. Now this one, you aura this line and aura this line. And then we're going to draw a cross. Okay. Aura this line, aura that line. And then see how the line goes down? Yep, there you go. Now we're going to aura this line here, and then this triangle will just go off the grid. Okay, aura this line, and the triangle goes off the grid. Aura this line, aura this line, and just connect. Oh, let me change pens. I think I'm running out of ink. Okay, here, much better. Okay, going across, aura, down off the grid, down off the grid, and now let's fill in these. Aura, aura, and aura, and off the grid. And I think when that's going off the grid, I think it makes it interesting. So now we're going to do fragment H-14 in each triangle. It's paradox. And we've done this before. It's a point, pull a line off, land, turn your tile, and that's all we do. Point, line, land, turn your tile. Point, line, land, turn your tile. And that's it. So just relax, point, line, land, turn your tile. And the twisting magic will just appear. And we're going all the way to the center. Point, line, land, turn your tile. Point, line, land, turn your tile. And I keep going until I get to just a little space in the middle. And that's it. Okay, so now we're going to go to the next triangle. Same thing. Straight lines, point, line, pull the line out, land it, turn your tile. Point, draw your line out, land, turn your tile. That's it. Okay, next triangle. Okay, next triangle, point, line, land, and turn your tile. Okay, and now you can see the twisting pattern that is starting underneath the grid. Okay, keep going. Okay, so now you're going to see that we have two half triangles on the ends, and we're going to use our imagination to make this ringing, like it's like almost like a towel that you're wringing out. Okay, so just picture where it's going to be, and just picture your triangle underneath the grid, and so it's going to come out right about here, landing, and then come out, land. Picture where it would be. I'm just going to come around this side because it would be underneath the grid. And just your best guess is going to work fine because these end triangles will be putting a lot of shade in them. So don't worry. Just picture where you think it would be. I feel like it'd be out there. Come land here. Come land here. Start at the point. Draw my line. And that'll work. Okay. I'm going to go to the other triangle. Picture where it would be. Okay, my imaginary triangle underneath. Pull down the line, land, point, line, land out here. Coming around. I think it would land. I'm going to turn my tile right. Let's just pull it down. There. Pull it out there. And it would land underneath the grid. See? All right, let's do our next aisle, the next row. And what we'll do is work on the full triangles first to get that relaxing rhythm going again. Point, line, land, turn your tile. Okay, you can see that the twisting effect goes from the first row down to this row. So it looks like the grid is just on top of these twisting sort of like towels or cloths. Okay, point, line, land. And turn your tile. Okay, go all the way to the middle, and that looks good. Okay, go to the next triangle. Point, line, land. Turn your tile. Okay, next triangle. Okay, all the way to the middle and right there. Okay, next triangle. Okay, all the way to the center. And we'll get this one right there. Okay, now we have two half triangles. So let's think of our imagination and point, line, land. Turn my tile, point, line, picture where it would land. Point, line, land right about there. Point, line, land right there. Point, line, land out here. Point, line, land right here. Point, line, land right here. Then I would do my point and just go off right there. Okay. And land there. And I think that's good, because that line would be under the grid. Okay, so let's picture where this one would be. Point, line, land. Let's just go right here and it would land. Point, line, land. Picture where it would be. And come out and land. Point, line, land under here. And come back around. Land right about here. You got your point and your line. Land out here. Coming back here. Land. And that's your point going out. Point, line. Done. Okay, let's go back to some full triangles so that we can relax more. Okay, one more right there in the middle. Go to your next triangle. Okay, keep going all the way to the middle. And done. Okay, next triangle. Point, line, land. Turn your tile. Okay, next triangle. We have 2 full triangles left. And you can see how the twisting is, you can see it throughout the rows. Okay, next triangle. Okay, so now we have our half triangles left. And what we'll do is just picture where they would be underneath the grid and just draw lines. Picture where it would go, coming around. If it was coming from this direction, it'd be coming out and landing. Then we'd go from the point line and land down there. From this side, we'd come landing. Point, line, land down here. From this one, we'd come landing. Point, land, point, line. Okay? So let's do the other end of the row. Right here, we'll just start coming and landing. Point, line, landing down there, coming around, point, landing, point, line, landing down here, coming back around, coming back around, coming back around. We're just going to land it right there. Okay? Now let's do the bottom row of these halves here. So point, line, it'd go down. From this angle, you're just going to land. From this angle, you're going to do a point line, and then you would just land. This one, go down, landing right there, coming back around. I'm going to say it's going to land right there. Point, line, land. Point, line, landing underneath. Line, land. Land. Just going around. In the middle, right there. Okay. So now this one, coming out. It's going around. This one's going to come back in landing. Then we got a point and a line. This one will come back around and land. Okay. Let's do this one. Point, line, land down there. Point, line, land down here. Point, line, land here. Point, line, land down here. Point, line, land down here. You get the idea. You can picture it underneath the grid. And then just come around. And the middle. Just go up. Okay, next one. Point, line down there, coming around. This one's going to be coming and landing. So come and land. Point, line down there. This one will come back and land. And then we're going to do a point, line, and that should be it. Okay. This one, point, line, picture it going down. When it comes back this way, it's going to be landing. Point, line, land. Point, line, landing down underneath the grid. Land here. Point, line, land. Point, line, land under there. You get the idea. Okay, and then the last one, this last little point right here coming down, and let's picture where it would go back and just land at the corner and coming back out. And we're going to put the shading in. So step 6 is shade. Grab your pencil, and what we're going to do is go to the middle of each paradox and put a lot of pencil in the middle and along the lines that go out. So in the middle, and then those darker lines that go out. So then you get the spinning effect. We're putting our shadow where the spinning is happening. In the middle and along the lines of the darker lines. That gives it that cone ringing shape. So just in the middle, and then along the lines that go out toward the triangle. Okay, so now let's blend it. Grab your Tortillon and blend in the pencil lid so that you don't see any lines. You just see the shadow. I'm just going to the middle, and then I'm working it out a little bit on the lines. And that just blends it, and you don't see the pencil lines, and it just gives you the shadow that you want in the middle. and it really helps the twisting to pop out. Okay, step 7 is initial and sign. Grab your pen. Put down your initials. Turn it on the back. And this was Fragment H-14, just so you know. And this was Tangle Break. Fragment H-14. And then step 8 is appreciate again. And you can see all the twisting happening. And you can look at it in any direction. And I hope you enjoyed your break from your day. And you had a chance to relax and turn your tile. See you next time.